Hello people from YouTube. Let's make a super easy painting. This is gonna be a kind of a sunset but in the woods. Some cabin in the woods. Or some houses, I don't know. Some kind of street that is in the middle of the woods. Very good area. Remember we start with a wet canvas. As you already see, I applied a thin layer of white, titanium white, very thin layer. We don't need much, only a little bit to soften our colors. And then I'm applying a little bit of cadmium orange, and on top of it some carmine, some crimson, okay? Very easily. Spray it around. Don't use that much. In this part we want kind of a mild colors, kind of soft. The upper part is going to be darker, but these parts we want them a little bit softer. Some clarity there, okay? Some clarity. The night is gonna be upon us. In this blue. This is ultramarine blue. Super easy. You spray it around. Start from the top part to the bottom. To kind of helps to control the amount of darkness. Our darkness here in this part is going to be the amount of paint, remember? As we add more blue, this is going to get even more darker. Well, I think we're going to use a little bit of dark right on the upper part, the very edge, making it look that the night is coming upon us, descending upon us. Carefully, don't kill this kind of pink that we created here. Remember, this is carmine. Carmine, you can use maybe alizarin crimson, something like that. Be very careful. I'm gonna add another layer of blue. Another layer of blue. I'm having a little bit of trouble here making the paint stick because it seems that I added a lot of medium at the beginning. I think it was too much, but it's handleable. It's handleable. You just have to be a little bit more gentle with the paint that you have already laid there. Little by little, this is black. We're darkening the upper part. What's closer to the corner, to the edge of the canvas, okay? We're working with stripes. This is the brush with the orange, and I'm softening these divisions, these hard divisions that we have here. I'm softening them, and with another brush, carefully. Same thing with the blue part, okay? Remember, I don't want that orange there on my blue because it's going to kill the vibrancy. We want this pretty vibrant. Remember, this is an easy painting. It's an easy painting. Don't worry that much. Palette knife, people, pure black. And I'm starting to kind of draw, to mark my buildings. I start with a diagonal. Remember, a diagonal that is going to the center bottom part of the canvas. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? It's just to give us the sensation that the street is going that way, that is going disappearing in that direction. So, diagonal that is pointing to the middle bottom part of the canvas, and just pull down, okay, to mark your building. Remember, we don't need a super perfect buildings here. Same with the edge of the palette knife. I'm marking this kind of poles. These are going to be kind of electric poles with the cables. Let's make these things over here. I don't know how you call this. Not even in Spanish. I don't know. And remember, as we are going far and far away, to give the illusion of distance, things have to be smaller. That's why I made this building that is closer to us bigger than the others, okay? In height and in width. Okay, Remember, this is pure black. Let's dot some bushes, the kind of the shape of the bushes. Okay, let's try to kind of define a little bit more these constructions, these cabins. I don't know exactly what they are, but they are some sort of houses. And add some bushes behind those constructions, okay? We want to give the sensation that we are surrounded by the forest. But this is kind of a street that is going into the forest. I don't know, some camping site, some kind of the base of a camping site, okay? Very good. Very good. Remember, this is done with dotting. You don't pull this paint, you only dot because we want that texture that the brush gives us. Okay, I'm just defining a little bit the edges. Let's fill this with black. We don't need those lines there. Okay, now this is diluted paint, again pure black. And let's make these marks of the cables, okay? They don't have to be perfect, okay? Remember that we're still going to cover this part with more trees, but we want to give the indication that these lines are going there, okay? Okay, I'm going to a little bit more detail on the poles. This is kind of a generator, I don't know, some cables, some tubes, things to stabilize things there and to help people to get up there. We don't know exactly, we only want the general idea, the general shape. Yes, little touches. And again, with a fan brush, remember dotting, and let's put some trees. Remember, we don't kill everything that we already did, okay? We don't kill it, but it would be pointless. Remember dotting, and spread your dotting. Okay, a little bit more here. Pretty cool. And above this building, a tree that is a little bit far behind, but it's pretty tall. Yeah, like that. We're adding a little bit more foliage. Pay attention how I'm using. I'm not reloading the brush in this part. I'm using the black that I already had. And it's mixing with the white that we laid there at the beginning. And it's softening, okay? My black is softening it. We're playing with that too, okay? Let me darken this top part a little bit more, because we're going to need a little bit of clouding here, some clouds. But I need this part a little bit darker to keep the sensation of sunset. Very, very, very high contrast sunset. Soften this part. Remember, I have here a lot of medium, so I have to work it very, very softly. Be careful to not use your brush with black on this part, on the light colors, okay? I just picked here a little bit of titanium white and I'm moving it in round shapes, little round shapes, to create these cloudy shapes. You're going to see it's looking pretty cool, pretty easy, as you can see. Let's spread this a little bit more. Remember, this is only pure titanium white that is mixing with the colors that we had there and with the colors that I had in my brush, which is the brush that I used for the orange, okay? For the orange and to blend the carmine and the orange together. A little bit of twigs, branches, and we are done, people. I hope you enjoyed this. Super easy, paint it. Please give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next time.